Hey y'all, guess what? Day 24 of 30, of course. If you've been tuning in, I'm sure you know that already. 24 days. Tapping in. Sometimes tapping out. Ah, goodness. I shared a video yesterday on this channel. It's in a different, well, not in the folder, I guess, that this one is in. Because I did something yesterday for the first time that I said I'd never do. I didn't say never, I just said I don't do yard work. And I cut the grass yesterday for the first time. I know that it seems like a silly thing to many people. And it's not that I haven't had opportunities, it's just something that I would never do. But I also know the goals that my partner and I have. And that's having a lot of land and animals and growing our own food. There's more to it than that, but that's just, a brief caption. But if I can't run the lawnmower to do it here, how do I expect I'm going to be living and doing that type of stuff every day? Right? So that's what it is with manifesting. You have an idea in your mind, but it doesn't stay there. You talk about it, but you also take action on it. And if you're not at the level that you need to be to obtain that, then you have to bring yourself up to that level. And just like if you're looking for a partner with certain attributes, and then ask yourself, am I at the level that they would even want me with all these wonderful things that I'm hoping and manifesting that they have? Because too many people point fingers. They point fingers and they hope that other people will reach up to that level, or they think they deserve a certain thing or someone to act or treat them a certain way. And at the core, we all deserve greatness, but are your actions lining up with that right now? Because if not, you know what you can do? You got to build up towards it. And it's not going to be right away. But you have room to grow. Everyone does. Only people that are closed off and not looking for improvement, they think they know everything. And I used to be one of those people, and I'd literally say that, I know everything. But how ignorant is that? How ignorant is that? When people think they have all the answers, or they just know the only way that these things are true, and it's like, do you though? I'm loving how my beliefs are becoming more fluid. And there's certain things that I hold strong, and there's other things that I believe may not be what I believe. Because I just believe it. I don't know it. And that's the difference. But don't hold too tight on things. I think that's the problem that's been happening a lot in society, especially with the history of organized religions, saying that they have the way, they have the only way, they have the connection to source, they have, what did they call that in the church when I was growing up? The priesthood. It's only men, certain men, and they bless you with oil and they lay hands on you. But when I was doing Reiki this morning, I thought, that's probably where they got the original idea from, was probably Reiki. And they may be doing that, and they place hands on the crown. In fact, I've had blessings before. This is the Mormon church I grew up in. And my dad was part of the priesthood. And they gave a blessing to me when I was born because I had a hole in my heart. I'm healed. So I don't know. I don't know all the rules to everything. But some of the learning that I'm doing following Billy Carson and the Emerald Tablets, you know, that time when Jesus, before he returned back at 3-3, he went off and learned Reiki and some other things. I think it's the Secret Mysteries, or he went to mystery school in Egypt. And then he also went to Tibet and learned Reiki. And the Dalai Lama has verified this. So what if what y'all learning about in your religion of laying hands is the same thing that y'all are considering woo-woo? The same thing that y'all think, oh, that can't be true because this book didn't tell about it. Y'all do know anybody could write a book, right? Especially nowadays. But back then, why wouldn't they have been able to just sit around and write something, whether it happened or not? You know, it's kind of funny because that's how it is in nursing too, in Western medicine. If you didn't document it, it didn't happen. But if you documented it, that's like hand to God. That's the truth. Because you documented it on legal document and you signed it. And yeah, I can see some of the benefits in there, but I can see that's really fucking scary. Because just because these people said that it happened and they're signing their signature, that's rough. Because you don't know when people are given this power what they can do with it. So, if you're still watching, love you, and see you soon.